I actually now look back and I thank those guys for screwing me over, because it just is a lesson in life, because a lot of times when things, bad things happen, it's really a veil for something good behind it. So anyways, and speaking of that, as you can see, I'm in this wheelchair, and basically in 2000, oh, look who's here. Hey, Michael. In 2003, I began limping, or I had been limping, but a friend of mine noticed it, and I said, yes, actually I am having trouble walking, and it led to a whole series of tests, and finally, I had MRIs and brain scans and lumbar punctures, or otherwise known as spinal taps, and that was at Cedars-Sinai, and then after about 4.5 years there, I kind of lost faith, and I switched over to UCLA, and I had the great good fortune eventually to connect with Dr. Brent Fogel, who I guess had taken an interest in my case. And so after about 7.5 years, I was finally diagnosed with a very rare degenerative condition called adult polyglucosan body disease. And it's kind of shifted my career to where, even though I feel my photography is better than ever, I've stopped being hired. So now I'm living in Miami, Florida, and I'm still doing photography, but I've embarked on a new path where I'm teaching, and I've gotten a fellowship at Florida International University, and just to me, I feel like that's really the higher calling, and you know about that calling because you've been teaching for a long time, empowering young people. That's really the future. But at any rate, we're very fortunate today to have here the doctor who diagnosed me, and there's a couple of other patients who have been diagnosed by Dr. Fogel. And Dr. Fogel is going to speak to us about adult polyglucosan body disease and our story. So, Dr. Fogel, are you here?
I'm right here.
Oh, good, okay. So anyway, Dr. Brent Fogel, if you stand up.